Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve, and this is a little shaky for my liking. Also, I really don't know how to just turn off notifications on my phone, which makes me a little bit sad. Then the lighting's still kind of weird. Messed around with it for a few, but yeah, still kind of glowing. But anyways, appreciate you guys hopping in. Today, I finally got my TMNT loot crates. Was something that just showed up. Super excited about that one. And then also randomly picked up this at Targets because I finally got to come across one, which is the Jazz Wears Greninja from Pokemon, which I'm kind of excited. I want to get the Rayquaza. That's how you say it. Waiting to see that one, but I know like on the back here they show who's in the line, but they're not all available at the same time. Hey Elias, hey Turned, how's it going? So my one thing is I want to open this loot crate on stream just in case if I got an issue. Yeah, the Charizard's great. I almost like the Charizard better than the figure arts, especially for the price because he's only like $20. This guy looks sweet too, but I hate that they're not scaled. Like this guy's cool, but he's freaking gantic. Real quick, I got to try to turn this off. Just turn off everything. There we go. I think that does the trick. Keep hearing in the background just random bing. Especially going live, it gets a little annoying. Yeah, it'd be cool. But I got this in, and my one major concern, I don't know if you guys can hear it through the mic. There's a lot of shifting going on inside of this box. So I'm a little scared. So definitely wanted to let you guys, in case something bad happens, it's funner to do it on video. That, and then I have proof. So I'm just gonna get into it because I kind of want to keep this a short and sweet stream. We're still gonna have a video for later too, because I gotta work super early tomorrow, so I'm gonna post it right before I go to bed. Also, you got the monster arts. That's dope. It's a really good one, especially for like people that are just starting. Like if it's like the first one you're getting, it's a really solid one. Read draws those real quick. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. All right. So one thing I don't know exactly what comes in this thing. I just know that Danny was involved, so I picked it up. Didn't really pay much attention to what else is really going to be going on here. So first and foremost, you get what appears to be a coaster. Already a little sad because it's kind of supposed to be like movie themed, but this is this is definitely comic book. Looks cool though. I gotta say that. No, which is kind of true. You can always repaint them. To be honest, so like say if you don't have a 2019, just buy the 2021. Like there isn't that much of a difference, and you already kind of get a Spitfire look. So what you get? You get a Shredder one, which they're just made out of rubber, and then the turtles, which is cool. Kind of reminds me, if you get like the special edition of the turtles, like I have the special edition Blu-ray set, which came with the little mini comic, which is from the Mirage. So it's cool. Like it's kind of not very movie themed though. Hey Jason, how's it going? Anime collector, super good. Tired. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning, and I get to do it all again tomorrow. Yay! But pretty good, pretty solid. Oh, okay. I'm kind of digging the shirt. The shirt's pretty cool. So it's a green shirt. We get the turtles peeking out on the back. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles long sleeve shirt. Did they get my size right? Yeah. I ordered 2XLs just in case they shrink. Then because the problem is like I fit into an extra large pretty comfortably, but when shrinkage happens with the washes and stuff, usually the clothes gets too short on me, and it bothers me. It is super green though. It almost looks like it should glow in the dark. I wonder if it does. It'd be interesting. I think a lot of it's a light. Oh man, that totally messed up the lighting look. Needs to be a little dark. All right, we're not showing you on screen anymore. You make things flare. Yeah, to be honest, you don't like you can be out in traffic, people will see you, which is a positive. We're getting to it. We're getting to it. Double checking the turtle box because I was a bit concerned. So you also get the pins. My wife will love these. Where you get Casey Jones and Raphael, which looks a lot like the toy heads, which is a good thing because the toy heads are pretty accurate. And then Danny. Also get a card, just tells you about everything that's inside the box. Shirt's an exclusive. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay, yeah, there's nothing special about the shirt. Same with the coasters. Pretty sweet. Like I said, in terms of like, I guess styling for the box, it's a little bit of a fail to have the comic book coasters. I think it would have been cooler to have something a little bit more movie related, but overall, it's still pretty sweet. All right, I've heard some bad things about Danny, so it's cracking into this bad boy. Where did I put the knife? There's the knife. We're all good. Oh yeah, the shirt. 1985. Still easily one of my favorite Godzilla movies. And it's a 1985 shirt too. Even though it has like the Japanese on it, but it's like Legendary Board and stuff like that. He's a delinquent. I've just heard some like issues like with the arms or like the paint job can be a little hit and miss. It doesn't look bad, at least from what I could tell. Got to get them unsnipped. I think. Anyways, that's actually just plastic. Work this around a little bit. There we go. Danny from his plastic prison. Got his little Walkman. Got the extra head. Just trying to get a decent look at it. It's a little bit on the shiny side, if I do say. His head looks a little bit on the wet side. It's got a bit of a glisten to it. Oh, it's almost kind of sticky. Kind of like the clear coat didn't cure quite right. I will say, why does he look like he has buck teeth? Was Danny Bucktooth in the movies? I'm pretty sure I just watched it not too long ago, and it didn't quite look like that. I think a lot of it's the lighting, the way I see the things. But it does. It definitely looks like he just has like two long teeth, and that's about it. And I've seen a lot of people complain about the arms, which I will say, where his elbow is, there's quite a bit of pitting. Hey, Lady Draco. Oh, hey, I want to let you know I haven't messaged yet. We did get your shredder, so I'll get with you later on that one. But he's currently hanging out upstairs. Right? Especially after stealing the purse. That's why I never really liked Danny when I was younger. Granted, I had the figure because of the movie, but I think that's the whole thing with his arms, is it makes him look kind of like super skinny. He definitely seems thin. He's also just really small. Granted, he's a kid. Like, understandable. I'll tell you that everything else looks pretty solid. I love the shirt. I kind of wish it was like the Psycho Sid shirts, but shoes look cool. Got a lot of nice detailing to them down there. And then see the shirt a bit. And he's got his Walkman. He's got the ups and downs. Overall, like, I don't think it's that bad. Sucks that he's a Loot Crate exclusive, but I don't think he's that bad. Oh yeah, Kino, 100%. Always like, I still want to figure Kino. Like between the two, I definitely gravitated way more towards him. I sometimes show the customs and Facebook pages. For the most part, if I share the stuff, it's usually like on my Instagram, and then it kind of goes everywhere from there on out. Right? That's my favorite thing. And people complaining about custom videos are like, "You're using cheap paints." It's like, how dare you? You're not being professional about it, even though it's just like what does it matter? It's got pigments, it's got colors. Like, especially when you're testing this stuff out, like, what does it really matter how good the paint is? Like, to be honest, the Apple Barrel paints, some of them work even better than my Liquitex, which is a higher budget paint. Um, Granted, I like it for certain things, but for instance, like doing the arms and stuff, it tends to make it look more chappy, which is kind of an issue I'm having right now doing a Slenderman for a guy. And I kind of got to go back over it again. But like, especially like going through the airbrush and stuff too, they work really well, especially the darker colors. Yeah, to be honest, like I use a lot of them for for commissions. Depends what I'm doing. Like Godzilla's, I use a lot of the Apple Barrel just because the darker colors for that stuff work really well. Like the just like you mentioned, the cheap Walmart paints, like they do coverage. Like you seen the like these guys here. These guys are all mostly done with Apple Barrel. At least the main body. Some of the finer details, I use a little bit more expensive paint, like for the nails and such. And like when I'm doing the eyes, I use a little bit more fancy paints. But in terms of coverage and dry brushing, stuff worked great. Like it's more than acceptable. Uh, for comparisons, we got some of them back here. God, I gotta watch the movie again because was he that short? Compare next to April? Because even the turtles, well, the turtles aren't too much bigger. Yeah, like they're not supposed to be. Like the turtles are supposed to be shorter, anyways. But my favorite thing is like a lot of the f***ers are kids. It's just like, yeah, I'm not sure how he was gonna make it, you know. But still pretty sweet overall. Like I'm pleased. Like I said, the main thing is just it sucks for having to go through all the stuff. Like, did I need a T-shirt and stuff? No, but don't really want to miss out on one of the movie figures. To be honest, I still got to try and hunt down the Orokusaki set. I still haven't been able to find one of those, which just pains me. Pains me a lot. You talking about the Playmates one? Right? They're actually that tall. Well, if you want to message me on Instagram or Facebook, I'd definitely be willing to look at customs. Yeah, the 2-pack. I've seen some people, but I kind of get hesitant about sending like giving people random people money on Facebook or Instagram. For the most part, unless I know them or like they clearly sell a lot of stuff, which is usually few and far between. Yeah, to be honest, like the Citadel ones, they're fine, but they're definitely really meant for miniatures. Like anything, like if you're trying to do anything for a grander scale, I definitely have had way worse luck. Like even like the model master paints and stuff like that too have been atrocious for me trying to do anything outside of minute detailing. Um, I still have the articulated one, which I was thinking about getting rid of. Be honest, like pretty much all the playmates I still plan on selling. They've just been hanging out in the box and just haven't quite got rid of them yet. But anyways, well, somebody's asking about the Greninja, so we'll start cracking into him. Oh, he has a stand too. Fancy. I don't know why it's hanging on top of the box and everything's super duper loose. I see where it was supposed to be. He's probably the one I was most excited about. Oh, sounds like just popping joints. God, it shifts the table. Oop, all right. Guess the box wants on the floor. Snip all the plastic bits off. I also like too that it comes with like actual like move pieces, which is sweet. I'm just getting kind of violent here. Oh, are they actually just attached to his hands? That'd be weird. Can they come off? Okay. So yeah, they just peg on. You get like his little water shurikens. Oh. Okay. I will say, straight out of the package, he has his joints are in wrong. Because I just went to try to bend his elbow. I'm like, that ain't going anywhere. Like, oh, it's because in the see something a little obscure. Better. God, his feet are so tiny. Look at him. His feet and his little legs. Um, I used to like when I was a kid, I really loved Pokemon, like especially like the first 150. And then once I started getting into the other stuff, this is really loose. Like it don't take much. Granted, like the Charizard wasn't the most perfect thing ever. To be honest, like even with the Jazzware stuff, I almost kind of expect stuff to be a little bit loosey goosey in certain things. That's not bad. I was gonna say coloring wise, he looks all right. He's kind of got the same thing going on with Charizard, where his plastic definitely looks kind of scuffy in some spots. Like the quality, you can definitely see there's like some imperfections here and there in the plastic, which is kind of the same thing with the Charizard. He had a lot of the same kind of things going on. I like the hands can rotate. Not too much wiggle though, to be expected. Who's that Pokemon? It's a baked potato. I'm hungry now. I literally just ate, but now just think about potatoes. I don't know if it's the Irish kid in me, but you know, makes me a little hungry, you know. But looks pretty sweet. He's got his tongue wrapping around, kind of looks like a little scarf. Cool thing is this is actually articulated, so you can play with this a little bit. So you can almost have him kind of licking himself. I had French fries earlier. I eat a lot of potatoes. It probably isn't very good for me. You even have it kind of going downwards a little bit. It's got decent stomach articulation. You can get them kind of bending forward and back a little bit. Arms got a lot of play to them. Because even the elbows are double jointed. On the terrifying side for sure. Yep. Yeah, the tongue's articulated. Can't do anything about it around his head, but to be expected. Because the way he was always set up, it definitely looks more kind of like a scarf than anything. My only major nitpick is his feet are really loose. Because to be honest, you probably wouldn't really be able to get him to stand without the actual stand. Because he's definitely very top heavy too. Because this ton definitely drags him down a bit. But I really like that it actually comes with some effects pieces, which is cool. Something I like. It would have been nice for the Charizard to maybe have had some kind of flame effect. I think that's one. Stick him in a shoe. Okay, I see you correct yourself. We're good. I was like, it's reached the run. Personally, I don't cook potatoes that often, but shoe isn't usually where I go to. Blueberry. Exactly. I think that's. Oh man, Stan's annoying. I think where I got that from is I think I remember hearing a kid say that in school way back in the day. It's kind of like a joke, and it just always stuck with me. On a high note, though, the one thing I do like is my major gripe is he just has a hard time standing, but he comes with the stand, which is something that even at this price point you don't quite expect. But yeah, no, he's really sweet. Like I said, probably the biggest gripe is he doesn't scale, which I'm more or less fine with because at the price point, because if he was going to scale and match everybody, he should be a lot cheaper than the other ones. But that being said, at $20, I think he does the job well. Only thing is, the stand's a little frustrating to use, but it's not too bad. I kind of wish it looked more like a Pokeball. That would have been maybe something that they could have done. Yeah, so I don't even think it would have really been that expensive. Like, how hard is it to really just like get a Pokeball mold? Put a Pokeball mold. I can't talk today. It's sleepy. I still gotta go work on a couple of commissions because I still got the Bagon. I gotta do some more work on, and then I'm trying to wrap up a Slenderman, which I'll probably work on the Bagon first because Slenderman I'm almost done with, so he needs a little bit more progress. Hey, Waylon, just catching the tail end of the stream. Also, do Pokemon cards coming out tomorrow. It's funny because like I collect 0 Pokemon cards, but I watch people open packs. I don't know why, but usually if I'm working on commissions or something, I'll usually have that playing in the background. My favorite Pokemon. I'd say generally I lean towards Squirtle. I always really liked. Although probably one of my more new favorite Pokemon is oh god, why can't I think of his name now? It's the giant electric spider. It's like Gargantula, something like that. I'm playing in Pokemon Sword and Shield. I got him, and I really like the way. Yeah, that one, Galvantula. That's it. I think he's really cool. This big old fluffy spider who shoots electric balls. But anyways, I think we're gonna call it good here. So, anyways, help us defeat those kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, Facebook. Guys, like keep up with the day with channel donate. We greatly appreciate it. We'll see you guys next video. Bye bye.